a new role for the County Council, and the job purpose is to receive all the fraud referrals that come through to the internal audit team, and your job would be to receive those frauds, to assess them and decide upon next steps and whether they need to be investigated or return back to management for management investigation. And if they're going to turn into investigation, your role would be to manage the investigation. You could be undertaking PACE interviews, you could be undertaking surveillance, you'd be collating data and information. And if it's a significant fraud, it would then be your role to make a decision as to does it need to go to court, or what other sanctions might need to be applied. It's a brand new role for the council, so it's an exciting role where for the right person you could build up the role, build up the fraud service and really make the role your own. It's initially a 12-month contract, but we're very much hoping that it'll get extended into a permanent role, and for the right person it can be a really exciting role for you to develop. As well as doing the reactive fraud investigations, the role will also need to do proactive work, so that could be anything from training staff within the council on fraud issues, it could be developing fraud related policies and procedures. It can also be undertaking things like data matching, so it'd be keen to find someone who's had experience with using data analytics to identify potential areas of fraud. It will be managing also the National Fraud Initiative, the NFI, which all local authorities and public sector bodies have to undertake every 2 years. The candidate we're looking for is someone who's going to be able to hit the ground running and really knows how to do an investigation. You need to have a really good knowledge of fraud and the legislation behind it. You need to be confident in being able to undertake interviews, investigations, take cases to court if you need to, and you would need to show initiative, be very proactive, and be someone who can, get on with the job with minimal supervision, but obviously with support from ourselves, the management team as well. So the job is based in the internal audit team, and we are a relatively small team. There's a head of audit, there's 2 audit managers, we've got 3 senior auditors, and then this will be a brand new role, the counter fraud investigator, which will be in the internal audit team, reporting into myself, one of the audit managers, and it's going to be a brand new role. It's the only role in the team which is completely dedicated to counter fraud, which is why we need someone who's going to be really, really familiar with fraud investigation work. The job is based in County Hall, which is in the centre of Oxford, but it covers all of Oxfordshire, so potentially you could be going to visit sites across Oxfordshire. The council has electric pool cards which can be booked by staff if you need to travel to sites around the county, and all staff are given a laptop and a mobile phone because we encourage flexible and agile working, so that could be working from different sites that the council has, or it can be working from home, so it makes it much easier to be able to travel around and work from anywhere pretty much within the county.